Well, hello there, everybody, and welcome back to my F1 2021 career mode with me and, oh God, it's Carmen. Hey, Dave. Hi, Carmen. Have you noticed I am beating Fernando? Yes, I have, actually. I think I deserve more cash now then, don't I? Oh, God, no. And for the last time, I will not have sex with you. I have seen your willy, and it's an inch long when happy and of no use to a woman ever. Oh, that's outrageous, Carmi. Absolutely outrageous. I've had no complaints from that department. No complaints at all. I'm a stud. I'm a missile, a rocket ship to space. I'm going to look at your Instagram now just to get back at you. I'm going to go, oh my God, there's the Carmi boobies. There's the Carmi boobies. Oh, and there's the Carmi midriff. There's the Carmi midriff. Oh, it's getting closer, lads. It's getting closer. It is. It's getting very close now. Very close indeed. We're almost at conclusion time. Oh, just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Oh, we're nearly there now. Nearly there. Oh, God, yeah, fuck it. That's done it. That's done it. Oh. Anyway, let's have a look now at Carmen's Twitter feed. And we've got a message from Mr. Huge D. Ick. Interesting. He says, "Hi Carmen, I love your Instagram. You are a fit girl. And at night in my mum's basement, I hold your picture up on my wall and I wank until the cream comes. No, Carmi, no. Block him, Carmi. Block him. That's disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. It really is. Anyway, we move on. We've done the practice sessions and got some more of these development boosts, whatever this means. It's time to move on to the next round of the championship. Is, of course, Singapore. Yes, it's time for the Singapore Sling. So out for qualifying for Carmen J, and as you can see, oh dear, we have wet conditions. It's intermediates for Carmen Jordan. In fact, it's absolutely lashing down right now. Let's see what time Carmen's going to put in as she crosses the line. Yes, underneath the floodlights at the beautiful Singapore circuit, but it is raining quite hard at the moment. Goes a little bit wide on the exit there, but she's crossed the line and it's 6th place at the moment, half a second behind the leader. As we accelerate forward now to lap 3 of our qualifying. Yes, lap 3, a little bit up on the, oh wow, look at that, up into 7th position now, 7th place for Carmen Jordan in the second session of qualifying. As you can see now, we will see what happened after this session. Did we get into the second session? Yes, we did. Only just though. 14th position. Fernando in 9th. Sergio Perez in 1st place at the moment. So out for the second session. The qualifying has now finished. And unfortunately, Carmen Jordan is down to 16th place. But as I say that, look at the delta time. She's almost 6 seconds up. And that is because she has gone on to the dry tyre in the last dying moments of qualifying 2. Yes, she is. She's now 6 seconds up on the delta. Surely this is going to put her into the shootout session. It surely has to. Look, she's almost 7 seconds ahead now as we're about to cross the line. Over 7 seconds. She is gaining time all the time. She can be up to 8 seconds. Yes, look at this. This has definitely got to get her up into the top 10. It has to. It absolutely has to. Look, 8.5 seconds. Over 8.5 seconds now. And she's about to cross the line. And it's going to put her in. I didn't see it. Did anyone see it? No? But surely that was enough. Surely. And it was enough. 5th place in the end. Charles Leclerc got 1st. And Fernando Alonso finished in 9th position. Fantastic result in the last dying seconds of qualifying 2. Anyway, so this is it now, the last shootout, and predictably enough, Carmen Jordan crosses the line and she's going to finish in 10th position for the race. Let's have a look at the final scores on the doors then. Yes, Maxi Boy got pole in the end, Fernando in 8th, and Carmen Jordan in 10th position.
Against the spectacular backdrop of the Singapore skyline, Formula One returns once again to do battle in what tends to become something of an endurance race, with the notorious sauna-like temperatures in the cockpit making for an extremely physically challenging Grand Prix. The Marina Bay Street Circuit then has 23 corners, 13 to the left and 10 to the right, taking us a total of 3.1 miles around the landmarks of downtown Singapore. An average lap speed around here, just 107 miles per hour. With the Grand Prix nearly upon us, Anthony Davidson is by my side once again to offer his perspective. Why don't we discuss McLaren? What do you make of their performance so far this season?
Well, the atmosphere within that team seems very positive at the moment. Everyone seems like they're in great spirits and having a lot of fun doing what they do, and that's definitely contributed to the performances we've seen.
It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. Young superstar Max Verstappen starts from pole position, edging out Sergio Perez, who lines up P2. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Hamilton, Sainz, Charles Leclerc and Norris, Vettel, Cox, Ricciardo and Pierre Gasly, Bottas, Stroll, Antonio Giovinazzi and Russell, Tsunoda, Latifi, Esteban Ocon and Fernando Alonso. They'll be starting further back after an earlier grid penalty. Mick Schumacher, Mazepin, they've taken a grid penalty. Ticktum and Robert Schwartzman. It's almost time for those 5 red lights to go out. Then let's see who can prevail today.
So it's time once again for the lights to go out on the Carmen Jorda career mode, and we say go, 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 and it's away she goes from 8th position. We got dry conditions out on circuit. Sebastian Vettel just off to the right hand side. We've got Lando Norris as we go to turn 1. What's she going to do? She doesn't dive down the inside, trying to get past Lando, Oh, a little bit of contact there with Lando, but she does manage to do it up into 5th position already on the first lap, and chasing Lewis Hamilton, who's trying to get past Carlos Sainz and of course the Ferrari car. Wowzers me trousers. I cannot believe it. She's doing really well in this race already, and we're still on the first lap. Yes, still the first lap for Carmi J. She's got past Fernando Alonso. Of course, he's a little bit further down than Carmen Jorda is, which is great news for us in our team battle with Fernando. Oh, bloody hell, that was close. Almost went straight into the back of poor Lewis Hamilton. You don't want to do that, Carmi. He's already got a bad back, you know. You don't want to smack straight into the back of him. But anyway, she holds on to this 5th position, still chasing Lewis Hamilton. Carlos Sainz directly ahead of Hamilton in 3rd position in, of course, the Ferrari car. As we continue on through the gorgeous Singapore circuit, underneath all these floodlights, the crowds are cheering like crazy. No, not really. They just don't give a shit. They just don't give a shit, these crowds. But anyway, we will continue, still chasing Lulu. As you can see, in 4th place, the car behind us is still Lando Norris. He's just shy of the second behind. You can just see the rear views there. And we've got Sebastian Vettel in 7th place in, of course, the Aston Martin. Yes, the Aston Martin car for 2021. So, almost the end of the first lap for Carmen Jorda, and she's still holding on to this 5th place and still chasing, as to be said, Lewis Hamilton in that Mercedes car. Getting very, very close to him now. Maybe she can go for a move a little bit later. We will find out as Maxi Boy puts in the fastest lap, and we are about to start lap 2 of this Grand Prix as we accelerate forward out to lap 3. Yes, lap 3, still in 5th position for Jorda. 1.1 seconds is now the gap between Jorda and Hamilton, and Norris is now 3.4 seconds behind, so he's really dropping back in that McLaren as we accelerate forward out to lap 6. Jorda has gone up into 4th place because Carlos Sainz has come in for a pit stop, very early pit stop, only 6 laps into the Grand Prix. Carlos Sainz has come in, so Jorda's made it up into 4th place now, still chasing Hamilton, but the gap now is 2.4 seconds as we accelerate forward out to lap 6. Just going past the pits once again. We've got 2 more cars in for their early stops. Means Carmen Jorda now goes up into 2nd place behind Sergio Perez as Verstappen and Hamilton and Norris have come in for their pit stops on lap 7 as we accelerate forward now to still on lap 7. Coming past the end of lap 7, just going past the pits, another car's coming in, and of course Sergio Perez, and our pit stop window is now open as well, but we at the moment go up into the lead. Yes, up into the lead for Carmen Jorda as Perez makes his pit stop. Fantastic as we accelerate forward now to lap 12, yes. And Carmen Jorda is still in the lead at the moment. She's going to come on. Look at this. What was he doing? What was the honey badger Daniel Ricciardo trying to do there? Carl was trying to come in for his pit stop, and he just went straight down the inside of her. Unbelievable scenes. Anyway, Jorda now pits from 4th position. We've got Aston Martin out in the pit stop as well, and she's going to lose quite a few places, I do believe, before she comes out of this one. So in for her stop, changes onto the yellow sidewall tyre, the medium tyre or the hard tyre for the rest of this stint. Is she going to go to the end on this tyre though, or is she going to have to come in again? We will find out a little bit later into this Grand Prix, but she rejoins at the moment in 12th position, is it? No, 13th place behind Norris. Oh, and Bottas has got past, in fact, and so has Yuki Tsunoda. She's got, it's her teammate, Fernando Alonso, trying to get past, but she manages to hold on to this 15th position on lap 13 of this Grand Prix. Yes, 15th place. She's got Yuki Tsunoda in front, and I think she's going to go for an early move on Tsunoda. Let's see if she does. He's got his DRS flap open, but oh, look at this. He blocks her off, but she goes around the outside. Very, very good driving there from Carmen Jorda, and she manages to get past Yuki Tsunoda and up now to 14th place. Next target is Valtteri Bottas. Yes, Valtteri Bottas in, of course, the other Mercedes cars. We accelerate forward now to lap 13. We've got some green flags going on. I don't know quite what's going on the circuit at the moment. Yellow flags are now out. What is going on? What is going on? I can't quite see. Oh, it's George Russell. George Russell is out of the session in the Williams car for this season. George is out. Very, very disappointing in his Williams there for George Russell. And Carmen continues to try and catch up to the back of Valtteri Bottas as we accelerate forward at lap 13, and you can see that cars are now coming in for their main pit stops onto the harder tyre, of course, and Carmen Jorda goes past. She's going to make up a few positions. Is she going to get back into the points? No, not at the moment. Only 12th position for Carmen Jorda on lap 14, still chasing Bottas. In fact, getting very, very close to the back of Bottas right now as we accelerate forward now to lap 14. Look at this, she goes for a move on Bottas straight down the inside. Lovely manoeuvre there from Carmen Jorda. Next target is, of course, for points, Lando Norris in the McLaren car, but can she get past him? Well, we will find out as this Grand Prix progresses. As we accelerate forward to lap 14, I think this is the opportunity for Carmen to go for a move on Norris. I think she's going to dive down the inside of him, does she? Yes, she does. Oh, a little bit of judicious corner cutting there from Carmen J, but she makes the move stick up now into the points, 10th position, and now she's chasing Pierre Gasly. Yes, Pierre Gasly. As we accelerate forward now to lap 15, and here she goes for a move on Gasly. I think, oh, he blocks her off. Look at this, but once again she goes to the outside line and manages to run around the outside of Pierre Gasly and nick the place from him. So he's up now to 9th place. Next target is Sebastian Vettel. As we accelerate forward to lap 15, just going past the pits, some more cars have come in for their pit stops. So Carmen Jorda's now going to get up into 8th position, I do believe, and she's going to go for a move on Vettel into turn 1. Look at that fantastic move from Carmen Jorda there into turn 1, up into 7th place now and chasing Giovinazzi. Giovinazzi as we accelerate forward to lap 16. There's Gio. I think this is where she's going to go for a move. More cars have come in for their pit stops as well, and look at this, she dives down the inside of Giovinazzi, and she's now up into 5th position on lap 17. Just over half distance of the race has now been completed for Carmen Jorda. As we accelerate forward now to lap 19, and we've got some flags going on, but it's more cars coming in for their pit stops. So Carmen Jorda is now going up into 3rd position. Yes, and we've got a yellow flag. The safety car has been deployed. I don't know why, but the safety car has been deployed. Obviously some kind of incident on circuit, but the safety car is out. This is not good news for Carmen Jorda because she can't catch the cars in front unless the cars in front come in for a pit stop. And that is exactly what they have done on lap 19. You can see on the mini-map the two leaders have come in for their pit stop, which means Carmen Jorda is going to sail past and she is going to be in the lead of this race on lap 20 underneath the safety car, which means if anyone wants to get past her, they have got to barge their way past. This is absolutely great news. The safety car has done us proud, absolutely proud. And we are now going to rejoin. There you go, behind the safety car. It's the Aston Martin for this Grand Prix. You can see by the green colour of the car. And there you go, 1st place. And anyway, we accelerate for the lap 21. And it's time for the safety car to come in. So it's soon time to say go, go, go. So she's got to defend from Verstappen for the rest of these last 9 or 10 laps to the left. But can she hold off Sebastian Verstappen? Sebastian Verstappen, I like that, I'll leave it in. We accelerate forward now to lap 25. Lap 25, Jorda still in 1st place. And the answer to the question, can she hold off Verstappen, is yes, she bloody well can. But not for much longer as Verstappen tries to sneak down inside. He's been behind for quite a few laps now and he's getting very, very frustrated. Very, very frustrated. Tried for a move there but didn't quite manage to pull it off as we accelerate forward down to lap 28. She still managed to stay ahead, but this time Sebastian Verstappen has actually dropped back, and we got Sergio Perez is now the car behind. Hamilton's in third place, and Bottas is in fourth position. As we accelerate forward as lap 31, it's the last lap of the race, and this is the last opportunity for cars to try and get past and steal this lead away from Carmen Jordan. And we've got exactly what is happening, and Bottas is trying to get past. He does get past, but Carmen Jordan's going to. Oh God, no! Track limits there, but she does manage to put it off, and she doesn't get a warning either for an actual illegal overtake. So the FIA stewards have obviously deemed that as okay, and Jordan holds on to the first place as we accelerate forward out a little bit later into the last lap of the Grand Prix. Once again, we've got Charlie Boy now, the car trying to get past Carmen Jordan, but she should be okay for these last corners. Very, very difficult to try and pass here, but they're still having a go, as you can see in the rearview mirrors. But I think Carmen Jordan, and look at this, Sebastian Vettel he was up into second, but Charlie Boy's got past him again. That's an absolutely fantastic result from Sebastian Vettel, and it looks like Carmen Jordan, unbelievably, is going to win this race as she's about to come round the final corner now and cross the line. Yes, get in there. Fantastic. Well done, Carmi. Well done indeed. So Carmen Jordan rather unexpectedly wins the race. In fact, very unexpectedly wins the race. And Mick Schumacher gets driver of the day. Okay, moving on.
What a great race it's been then.
And there are our own team mechanics, which we don't get to see very often because Carmen, well, she doesn't do very well, does she? Let's be honest. But there they are, because Carmen this time has won the race. Look at that. Look at that, everyone. Fantastic result. And there is Tiamat Marduk, famous F1 YouTube. He's got a McLaren now, you know. He's got a McLaren. Yes, no, not a toy one, a real one. A real McLaren car. Yes, I bet that'll cost him quite a bit to fill up on petrol. Anyway, there's Carmi J. She's saying, come on. More cheers, please. More cheers. Holding up the trophy high. Look at this. Look at this. What a beautiful lady she is. And now it's time for the champagne. Spraying over everyone. Go on. Get in there, lads. Get in there. I bet they'd like to. Let's put it that way. Let's just put it that way. So here you go. And let's go on to the points now. As you can see, Carmen Jordan won that race. Fernando Alonso actually got 10th position and got a point as well. Well done to Fernando Alonso. Let's go to the stand-in situation and see where we are. And George Russell, as you can see there, didn't actually finish the race in the Williams car. We might get a look at that in a minute, but let's go to the standings now. And Carmen Jordan's rocketed up into 7th place now with 110 points. Maxi Boyce out in the lead with 244. Fernando in 14th place with 37 points. So before we go, let's have a look and see what happened to George Russell, the only retirement in the race. As you can see, there is Williams. Everything looks fine at the moment. Oh, and there it blows. Yes. The Williams engine has exploded, absolutely exploded. It's a Mercedes engine, isn't it? A Mercedes, I think it is, yes. Well, it's now nothing engine now because it has blown up. Anyway, so there you go then. And another conclusion to the Carmen Jordan F1 2021 career mode. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. You have been awesome as always. And yes, of course, there will, of course, be more later.